morning express from Hanle to Beijing will arrive on platform 3 in approximately 2 minutes. Hey guys, welcome back to VK Vlogs and welcome back to Travel Talks with VK Vlogs. Today we have a very special guest with us. He's an amazing photographer, and not only an amazing photographer, his work has been featured in some amazing blogs, including The Lonely Planet, which is a channel as well as an international blog. Today we have Mr. Rohan with us. Rohan, welcome to Travel Talks with VK Vlogs.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me over here.
No, it's a pleasure. And I've seen your pictures on Instagram. I scrolled through your profile. Your pictures look amazing. And I'm sure while taking these pictures, you must have had amazing travel experiences. And that is why I want you to share all those travel experiences with us today. So let's start.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So this is the question which I ask everyone, every guest. That what is your favorite travel destination, or your city or country to travel to?
So my favorite travel destination has always been Leh and Ladakh.
Okay.
And when I talk about Leh Ladakh, it's specifically Hanle, which I want to talk about. That place is really beautiful.
Okay.
Considering every place is beautiful, but that place, really holds a special heart.
So would you tell where exactly is Hanle?
So Hanle is around 150 kilometers from Pangong Lake.
Okay, ahead of Pangong Lake.
Ahead of Pangong Lake.
Okay.
So you can there are two routes to travel to Hanle. You can go either by Leh by road, and that is accessible road, and then there is a road from Pangong to Hanle.
Okay.
Which is around like 70 to 80 kilometers of off-roading.
Okay.
And then you get to travel on a very beautiful road that goes to Hanle.
Wow. So I just like to tell everyone that Pangong Lake is 1/3 in India and 2/3 in China, and it is on the top of Leh and Ladakh. You have to cross the second highest motorable road in the world, which is the Changla Pass. And I've been there, and that is why I know all these details. It's absolutely beautiful. And especially talking about Changla Pass, the kava and the Maggie that you get on the
Yes.
top in the middle of snow. It is just beautiful. Yes, absolutely. So what is the most special thing about Hanle?
So the most beautiful thing about and the most special thing about Hanle is that you can really have a very clear sky over there, and you can really watch Milky Way, rising up there.
Wow.
And because of that, because it appears a little bit closer in Hanle, the Milky Way, there is Indian Astronomical Observatory over there.
Wow.
So there is a telescope installed over there, which is operated from Bangalore.
Okay.
And you can have a sight of that.
Oh my god. I mean, whenever anyone talks about cosmos, I feel really excited. And I myself have a lot of interest in this, and I look for spots where I can click some pictures and all of that. So tell me more about this experience.
So Hanle has been a very I'll say a very scary experience for me, and as well as the most beautiful experience I've ever had shooting Milky Way. Because I was once when I visited there, I was I stayed in a homestay. So I was just having tea, and the lady over there was preparing food for us. So I was just checking out the timings for my shoot ki kya window interval hai mere paas to shoot the Milky Way over there. And while I was doing that, I was using that app to locate the stars and everything. So she asked me that what are you doing, and I was saying that कि मैं location ढूंढ रहा हूँ stars की कहाँ पे planet और होगा है. And then she goes like कि मैं बताती हूँ, and she was like यहाँ पे Saturn है, पीछे Jupiter है तुम्हारे, इधर से ये है, इधर से वो है. And I was just she was pointing it out, and I was using my app to figure out कि is she right or not, and she was absolutely right.
Wow. So all these apps, the Star Trek and all these apps that we use are actually based on human experience, and I think you got the perfect human experience
right.
of the person knowing that where exactly all these stars are. So that is a beautiful story actually. Any other interesting story from Hanle or maybe Pangong Lake or Ladakh?
Yeah, so I have one. So I was shooting in Hanle, so I just set up my camera around like 8 p.m. and I was shooting the Milky Way. So at around 11 p.m. I went outside just to check my camera that is still there. Nobody has taken it,
Okay.
which I was sure that nobody will take it,
yes.
considering it's Leh and Ladakh. So people there are very kind-hearted and everything.
People are amazing.
Yeah, amazing people over there. So I just saw the time lapse. It came out really beautiful, and I still had like a 1 hour window to shoot
Wow.
the time to shoot the more beautiful frames I can find over there. So I took my camera and I went a little further from my homestay. So I found this place and I was shooting, and the moon was about to go up, and then it was all dark, and there was dogs who were barking at me. So itna andhera tha ki I couldn't see the dogs, and they were barking at me, and there were like 4 or 5 dogs that were barking at me. So after a point of time, when I realized that they are coming closer and the barking is becoming aggressive, I had to literally shut my camera. I couldn't even shut my camera. I had just to run
basically.
I had to run with my camera, and I even had that blurry shot which I was shooting, and it got blurry because I had to take it and run for my homestay where I was staying.
This is an amazing, scary, but yes, again a great experience, honestly. So since you are a photographer, you must be traveling with a lot of gadgets. So how do you travel with a lot of gadgets, and do you like traveling with many gadgets?
Yeah, I try to keep as many gadgets as I can. Okay. Even I carry some extra. I try to carry some extras if possible, if it's possible for me.
But doesn't it bother you while traveling with a lot of gadgets? It becomes heavy while traveling.
Yeah, it definitely becomes so heavy for me to travel with the gadgets. But see, it's what I do. It's photography is my passion, and seeing the nature and showing people what is there who cannot experience it while they are there. So
because of you, a lot of other people experience things. So
I try to do that.
No, that is great. So what are your top 3 travel gadgets?
So my top 3 travel gadgets, I'll say it's a mirrorless camera that I have. It's a DSLR. Then I have a tripod that I carry always, and then a drone.
And which drone do you use?
I use Mavic Pro right now.
Mavic is the best. Yeah. I mean, it's the dream for a lot of people, and it captures just amazing and stunning videos. Yes, especially the new one, the 3.
Then the 3 came up in the market, and it blew the market.
It is amazing. It is just so amazingly perfect drone, honestly. Saving money for that.
Me too.
This is the secret travel thing that we save money for gadgets. Amazing. So, I mean, you must be collecting a lot of collectibles while you travel, like fridge magnets and all of that. So, what are your favorite collectibles from the travels that you have done?
So, the first one, which is my absolute favorite, is a prayer flag from Ladakh. So I travelled with it.
Which says Om Mani Padme, correct?
Yeah, right.
You see that everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It looks beautiful. It just blends with the entire nature there, because very less people know that Ladakh is a desert originally.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of greenery is not there.
It's a cold desert.
Cold desert. So वहाँ पे जब वो this rainbow color flags.
Yeah, flags. The waves with the wind.
It's so amazing.
It feels it's that's why they say it's the prayer flag, and it brings out a lot of positivity.
Yes. And any other collectible which you cherish?
Yeah, and then I have fridge magnets from Kashmir.
Wow.
Yeah, so that are too special for me as well.
And which place have you been in Kashmir?
I have been to Gulmarg, I have been to Pahalgam, then I have done this trek in Pahalgam that is called Tulian Valley.
Oh, Tulian Valley.
Tulian Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, I have uploaded a few pictures and videos from there, but I haven't shared that location on Instagram because I don't want people to just jump over there.
Yeah, this is what happened with Pangong Lake, honestly, because the first time I went there was 2015. There was nobody. I mean, but like 2-3 people. Now, if you go, I go TikTok, Insta, everything is going on.
You can't see the place empty.
Yes.
Can't even see the place.
So I think, which valley did you tour? Tulip Valley.
Tulian Valley. It's a Tulian Lake.
Okay.
Tulian Lake.
Okay, and you did a trek there. How long was the trek?
The trek was around, they told us the trek was around 10-12 kilometers, but with my experience, I'll say it's like around 20 kilometers trek.
But there's one thing that you should never trust anyone from the mountains when it comes to kilometers in distance. भैया 2 मिनट बस 2 मिनट का
आने वाला है, आने वाला
मिनट में आ गया. And you walking for half an hour and 1 hour, 5 मिनट ही नहीं खत्म होते वहाँ पे.
बिल्कुल नहीं खत्म होते.
I hate it. I hate that, honestly. You're absolutely right on this. So, I mean, since you trek a lot, and I mean, I hope that there are no bad experiences associated, but everyone has their share of bad experiences. Would you like to share any if you have?
I recently had one.
Okay.
And I'll say it's a bad one because so there is a trek called Kuwari Pass in Uttarakhand near Joshimath. So it's a bit commercial trek to do, but we figured out that we don't want a lot of people on our trek, so we figured out dates after New Year. So this year I'm talking about.
Okay.
So we went there, and we knew the weather is not good at that time, but we still went there. We can do that. It's not a problem. But after we reached there, things became complicated, and it was snowing over there. So we started our trek, and for the first day when we started our trek, like we have only trekked for like a kilometer and two, and it started snowing heavily over there.
Okay.
So we were carrying our camps, we were carrying the food and everything. We had like 7 days ka food we had with us. We had our tents and everything to pitch. So we were all prepared for that trek, but unfortunately we had to stay there's a place called Channi over there.
Okay.
So there's a small huts, गांव वालों का वहाँ पे. So people, गांव वाले used to stay there when it's summers to do their household. I don't know what they do over there, but it's a really beautiful place. घर बन जाता है. So we stayed overnight over there, and it was snowing over there. So even our gates were half blocked when we woke up in the morning, and we were having a guide. We had a guide with us. So he told us that भैया नहीं हो पाएगा. We were like नहीं भैया हो पाएगा, तुम लेके तो चलो, हो पाएगा. वो कहेगा भैया बहुत बर्फ गिर गया है, 5 फुट बर्फ हो गया. मैंने कहा कि एक बार लेके तो चलो, हम वापस ले आएंगे तुमको. So my mindset is कि ये मना कर रहा है, ये हमें नीचे ले जाएगा वापसी बिना दिखाए. तो हम फिर भी चले गए उसको बोल के कि नहीं भैया ले जाओ. And like 500 मीटर चले होंगे, and there was so much snow.
Oh my God.
We couldn't do it. We had to come back, and we couldn't, finish the trip. We were not even halfway there.
Oh, so I think that actually must have been really sad. More than bad, it must have been really sad.
It was really sad. We were all like, "क्या हो गया ये?" We planned it for so much. We had the food for 7 days and everything, and इसका क्या करें हम?
Yeah.
So it was pretty sad.
Awesome. Okay, so now we come to the amazing and very rapid fire round. So you have to be very quick, and you have to give me the first thought that comes to your mind. So let's go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say the word travel?
Be free.
Be free. 3 places on your travel bucket list.
Mauritius, Ladakh again, and then Munnar.
You want to go there again and again.
I'm so obsessed with Leh and Ladakh.
But Munnar is a very interesting choice. Even I want to go there. Amazing. The best meal you have ever had on a travel or a vacation?
Momos.
In Ladakh.
Go and eat momos in Leh Ladakh.
Yeah, momos are amazing in Leh Ladakh. But if you're telling about the food story there, I remember when I went to Leh Ladakh. So they took us to the place while going to Pangong, where we had lunch at the same place where the team of 3 idiots had their lunch. So it was just amazing. There was this picture of Amir, Madhavan and Sharman, sitting there, and very basic. कोई restaurant नहीं था, एक घर था, उसके अंदर बैठ के खाना खाया. So it was just beautiful. The people there are beautiful, and so is the food, and so are the momos. So please try momos there. Your secret travel tip?
Travel with less clothes, and don't get too much of burden on yourself, and try to talk to a lot of people you can over there, and try to explore new and more places, because local people will tell you कि कहाँ पे क्या है. Yeah, you can't just go on and search on Google. And
that's true. And your most trusted travel app?
It's Planet.
Okay.
So it's an app called Planet. So I used to plan every shot. So it's basically used for photography and to point out what time the sun and the moon will
so
be
basically
there.
It tells you what time you can get good shots and the golden hour and all of that.
Yeah, it basically has every data in it, even the meteor showers, when it's gonna be starting.
Wow.
Which angle you can shoot it from. So usually I plan my shot before going to the place, and then I reach there and just basically so much easier.
That is amazing. Like, plan it.
Yeah.
You should plan it. Very nice. Okay, so now you have to rate in the order. So I'll give you 4 options and you give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Travel during summer, monsoon, autumn, winter.
Winter, autumn, monsoon, summer.
Very nice. Who would you rather prefer to travel with? Solo, partner, friends, family?
Family, solo, friends, partner.
Amazing. Preferred mode of transportation: airplane, train, bus, car.
Bus, car, plane, then train.
Bus is a very unusual first option for many people.
Because so there's a story behind it. Because I really like to travel by bus, because it gives you more option to explore the place while you're traveling.
That's true.
Yeah.
You don't have the tension of driving anything.
Yeah, you don't have the tension of driving, and you actually see the place and you can see the roads and everything. So that makes it a very special journey for you.
You're absolutely right. So what is the first thought or word that comes to your mind when I say the names of these places? Okay. Uttarakhand.
Devbhoomi.
Varanasi.
Vibrant people, vibrant city.
Himachal.
Green.
Yeah, green. Delhi.
Hot box.
Now it is a hot box.
Yeah.
And finally Ladakh.
It's heaven.
Heaven on
earth, heaven for me. You know.
Your second home maybe.
Yeah. I'd like to call it. I'd like to make it my second home.
Very right. So lastly, I ask this question to everyone that comes on this show. Why do you travel?
Okay, so traveling. I would say that traveling, I have been doing traveling since I was born, I'd say.
Okay.
Because my father used to take me to a lot of places.
Yes.
So I've been influenced so much from the beginning of my childhood when I was traveling. And then when I was small, I used to see a lot of documentaries about cosmos, about the universe, how the universe works, how old it is, and everything. So I have a lot of data in my head about cosmos and everything. So I know that there's a lot of more and more billions and billions of planets and stars around. We are covered with, as you can see in the sky. So we get to explore only one place, and we get only one life. Right? That's what I think. So.
That's true.
Yeah. So I just think you should travel. You should see this place. एक ही गोला है. पीछे की आवाज़ में बोलता है एक ही गोला है. इसे ही घूमने बहुत है.
सही बात है.
We are trying to go to Mars and everything, but इसे तो घूमने का है.
So I really wish that एक दिन ऐसा है हम ये इंटरव्यू दोबारा करें और आप मेरे को बोलें कि मैंने पूरा गोला घूम लिया है. अब पूछो मेरे से, अब मैं आपको बताऊंगा. So I really wish you all the best for all your upcoming projects, photography, traveling, and all the journeys that you do. I wish you the best, and thank you so much for doing this for us. I really hope that people were able to learn and get some nice experiences of the places that you talked about. So thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And if you have, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you think that you have some amazing travel stories or experiences that you would like to share, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and I would really love to connect with you, and you can be there and share your experiences. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.